we present to you a universal arrow expert advisor created by the ProfRoboTrading team. This expert advisor is designed for use in MT4 and MT5 and can work with various so-called arrow indicators. A mandatory condition for using indicators in this universal arrow expert advisor is that it contains two buffers, buy and sell signals in the form of arrows or other shapes. You can find this information in the external settings parameters of any indicator. The expert advisor initially uses the popular Ultimate Arrows indicator. In addition to this indicator, in this presentation we will use two other arrow indicators that have the necessary buffers. Please note that in the expert advisor settings, the indicator name must be exactly as it is saved in the terminal, and the buffer numbers must be correctly specified. Otherwise, the expert advisor will not work properly. Universal Arrow Expert Advisor has a convenient and simple settings functionality. Here you can independently specify two periods for the expert advisor's operation. If both periods are turned off, the expert advisor will operate around the clock. To use the desired indicator, you need to specify its name and the buffer numbers for buy and sell in the expert advisor's settings, as well as the bar number that signals, displayed on the screen in the form of an arrow. The first positions are opened when a signal appears in buy or sell, and subsequent positions in the same direction are opened using the martingale method. For this, the trader can independently set the multiplier and the distance when the indicator's signal will be accepted to open subsequent positions, averaging the price of the grid of open positions. To be continued. There are two options for closing positions: buy an indicator signal in the opposite direction, and buy take profit. To prevent closing positions on the opposite signal at a loss, the settings include a function that determines the profit size in pips at which this signal should be accepted. In case both options are enabled, positions are closed by the option whose conditions were met first. Additionally, the expert advisor settings include two risk management filters. When the drawdown specified here in percentage is reached, the conditions outlined here will be applied. Now we will link three indicators to our Universal Arrow Expert Advisor. To do this, the indicator name must be entered in the settings row along with the buffer numbers in the cell. In all these indicators, the buy buffer has number 0, cell 1. After that, we will test to see if our Universal Arrow Expert Advisor is working properly with these indicators. Since during testing MT4 for the indicator used is not displayed on the screen, we will load it into the window manually. In MT4 5, this happens automatically. We start testing and ensure that our expert advisor works correctly with all three indicators. In order to bind a third-party indicator to our Universal Arrow Expert Advisor, it is necessary to first save it in the terminal's indicators. Also remember that in the Expert Advisor settings, the indicator name must be written exactly as it is saved in the terminal. Otherwise, the Expert Advisor will work incorrectly. Therefore, we prefer to copy its name and paste it into the Expert Advisor settings field to avoid possible errors when typing manually. Also, do not forget to correctly specify the buffer numbers for buy and sell, as well as the signal bar number. Please note that in some indicators the arrows are not displayed on the first bar. In this case, if you set the bar number to 1, the Expert Advisor will not open positions. You can determine the bar number on which the indicator's arrows and signals appear by observing its performance for some time, or by trying to specify different buffer numbers in ascending order starting from 1. Before you begin, please carefully study all the settings of our Universal Arrow Expert Advisor, and make sure to check the correct spelling of the name and buffer numbers used in the indicator, as well as the proper functioning of the algorithm with this indicator in the tester beforehand.